Okay, welcome back. While I'm trying to figure out where we stopped. I know that they blew up the sun. And we're not trying to get back on the ship. I'm aware of that. Oh yeah, we have to go to the starport. That's what it was. And there's another big comment area.
Do you require inquisitorial approval?
Should I divine our next step?
The Emperor sets my...
We must act.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
We shall prevail.
I'm restless.
My whispers.
I'm watching your back.
Yes?
I wonder if we can fall down.
Say no more.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Do you require...
Join me in prayer.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, I thought it was called
Follow
Combat
my
Zone.
lead.
So I was so hesitant. Capital? Where does this go? Where does this go? Doesn't say. Oh. Wait, I looted that. I guess I take it. How are you? Give me Iho. What is Iho?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Came from here, right? The stench of fuselin and blood blankets the starport. Echoes of shouts and gunfire drift out the landing ports. The shard of plexiglass crunch underfoot. We recognize Sergeant Margar amidst the crowd, huddled next to the shuttles. He was the soldier who greeted you upon the arrival of Rykard Minoris. Oh. Excellent. Some of the nobles are paralyzed with fear, others have succumbed to despair. Two corpses are lying on the ground with their arms outstretched. Blank blood has poured under one of them. The other skull has been split open like a nut. Rip. And circled by a pinkish crimson halo of bones with bits of brain matter. Ew. Governor, would you get to explain what's going on here? Don't trouble yourself, Lord Governor. I explain myself. What? Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been cowering behind us, and now, when things got rough, they thought they could escape her and leave us to die here. We've shed our blood for him and broken our backs to provide him. And after all this, you think that's fair, you piece of rock shit? No, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. The governor spits out the blood and opens his mouth to respond when his head explodes. Spidey falls limp to his side, his remaining eyes staring upward. Enough! You said your piece. For generations upon generations, the nobles of this world cared for Rykard Minoris and ensured the prosperity of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasant? For killing a nobleman, you deserve to be executed where you stand. Meta was right. The rebel truly has no honor. Madness punishable by death. We don't have time for this. We need to get out of the shuttle now. Dogmatic, look at yourself, servant of the God Emperor. Whom do you serve? Humanity or its foes? How dare you speak of the justice kind of blood in your hands? Love your weapon if you have value in your soul. Dogmatic playthrough. Crying out loud, your lordship. Sir, how could you say such a thing?
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Oh, damn. Hynix there. Cassia. You got a support, Argenta. Problem is, I only have 3 slots here for cover. What is he running? Uh-oh. Ow, ow. How many should they have? Oh my god.
Emperor, deliver us.
God.
Let's make it quick.
Show me what you've got.
Hold on.
Oh, where did they all come from? Holy damn. Okay, this guy. I guess the melee guys deal with them.
Tried and tested tactics
Got
of the
into
best
this.
ones. Reduced to dust.
One down. Can't quite kill him. He could kill him. What? Ah, there we go. I'll show every guarantee kill him, right? Yes.
Victory. I took care
Good.
of this one. I will do
Well.
my duty.
Did I skip around? 11 health only. Damn. What's that? Heal, right? No. No, that's bad. I have to go here.
I need a foothold.
Charge into him.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Would have been what?
For the throne's glory.
Word of the Emperor.
Naturally.
Shield of the Emperor. Oh, it's only. Okay, this should be it. Oh, that sucks. He's got a range.
Step
There is
aside.
a
The
hit.
navigator is
Okay, never
coming.
mind. What a command. One round. Oh, they have prone. Do that. Does it negate prone? It doesn't. Okay. Let's give. He does some decent damage.
Me.
That.
If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a
This.
navigator, not a servitor.
You are.
Already
There's
done.
him. Good whack at him. 15 to 22, that's kind of a lot. Yeah, so
My
that
purposes.
hurts so. Parry that. Don't ask me how I did this. Okay, now I need to go back to that side. This guy's a lot of movement points.
My tactics are
Ow.
flawless.
What Emperor we already have? 16 or 36.
Nothing I can't do.
Let's give him some exposure. Oh, he doesn't have this anymore. 20 to 44. 9 to 9, okay, that's not good. 18 to 20. 22.
Not a problem for me.
That's it. You.
Cover me.
There's also support abilities. 3 science. Intelligence.
Was
Good herself.
that you? Or
Foreboding always nice.
will do. But of course,
Let's do this. Of weakness.
on it.
Where's he going?
Scared yet?
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I could slash those 3. Maybe we will do that. Okay, 2 down. Could endure.
It will be done.
Endure. Small enemy on this guy.
Indeed.
And I'll just stay here. One to 5. Okay, let's do the best shot.
Is worthless. Eradicated. Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the empty
Wow.
spy, I was chosen.
So this. And
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
yep. Done everything you could to support.
Everyone, step aside.
Okay. Should be melee range, right? We are. Okay, we could
I won't object to it.
strike. Get some strength. Then doesn't matter which weapon I use, huh? 19.
Nothing stands against me.
26, nice. I suppose we have to
Of course,
endure.
Lord Captain.
Kasaya.
Emperor, give me strength.
On toughness. Could cast it over here, which affect both enemies. We'll do can't really do that. Voice of command.
I'm
Focus on
not
him.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Do that. You can summon enemy. He is not. I thought he was.
Target well struck.
Okay, what can I do?
All
Weakness.
too easy.
Oh, 16.
I don't have time for this.
What?
Absolutely.
He's
not.
already under effect. Okay, that's good. We do that.
Nothing I can't do.
Alright. What can you do? Do it
Anything
on this
else?
guy. More exposure.
Was that you? Or
You?
but of course.
Forewarning to
On
him.
it.
Since he's the one most exposed.
Grey hair.
Oh,
sore
damn.
hand.
Why is he moving stuff around?
Let's get to make it.
Two to 6 on me.
At your beck and call.
Still not enough. I have 4 hit points. Are you for real?
I will do my duty.
I can't do that. Ah. Okay, now it's your turn.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
71%
I'll do
chance.
it. Strike
Nice.
is a prayer.
What's the last one? What? All the way over there?
The
Oh,
Emperor
man.
is on our side.
Use
The
strength.
throne's
Endure.
glory.
Extra turn. We don't have anyone with a sniper rifle anymore, do we? This is certainly a problem. What is secondary weapon? No, man. And I suppose they're not going to leave at all, huh? I suppose...
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'll paint
Go next
your
turn.
death in colours.
I will
Then
bathe
these ones
this
can run the
battlefield
furthest
in
away.
righteous fury. I
Want a
will
gun?
not.
Over here.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, thought so much. Go here. He's too far away, right? He is.
Die
Oh
here.
shit, near dead.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Your eyes. Oh, got enough range.
Rejoice in battle!
Control shot.
I'll do it.
This and
That is not the Emperor's will.
let's reload. We got that at a Nix. You need to get some cover. Like nearly dead.
Let's see to it.
Can't. Allow you to die here. Sire.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Command. I guess to
If
you,
I
I guess.
may.
I'm kind of useless, am I not? Yeah.
Hold on. My place is at the fore. At your beck and call.
Nearly there.
Guided by faith!
How much hit chance do we have? 62%.
As
For
the
that.
Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. Eradicate it.
Nice. Be gone, filth. Rebel sniper rifle. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Life draining sword? That's not bad. I take it. Okay, save first. Nothing left for us? No. The Watcher Bridge. To the Watcher Bridge or to the Watcher Bridge? Which looks better? The red one? The red one or the red one?
I did fine.
Do not touch.
I'm restless.
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder.
We're going to go on the ship
As
anyways.
if a field of
Bridge.
flowers was blossoming nearby.
Woods?
A child
Oh.
was saved from death.
Commander cloak.
1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Let's level up our characters. Two ranks available. Ooh, they complete the circle. This one gives awareness, I suppose. Hmm. That's very good. Effective Warham or Ferocious Reticle? Ferocious Reticle? Those Ferocious Reticle. What is? Reverent Slaughter. Litany of Hatred. Concentrated Fire. Firearm Mastery. Hmm? I'm quite sure what that means. So all together. So that awareness. Could get some athletics. Hit chance, very nice. Okay, we need a high awareness stat on her. Okay, Firearm Mastery. But you can choose 2. More damage. That's nice. If I increase for 30. Still don't quite understand the fire thing. Okay, up to you. Toughness. Perfect timing errors. Effective brace for impact. Gain cover penetration. No, it's not really useful for us. No. Do not falter. Brace for impact? What is that? Oh, was this other thing, right? Mm. He isn't a melee guy, so he doesn't really need that. It's kind of bad. In range with nah. Hmm. Let's do that. Since you have 2 melee guys. 10 win points in this turn. Sprout proc that. War strength times 2. Let's do that. Complete. Okay, and now to this melee guy. Willpower, strength. And what else do we have? Psychomajoris. Psycho rituals. Let's do that. Do this or that. The extra movement can be nice. Alright, up to her now. Perception, maybe? Suppose. Enemies damage for the navigator suffer 11 additional damage. That's a lot of treats, oh my goodness. Because power gain 10% armor. Navigator gains 5 fellowship. It's not bad. I'm looking stare. Tonicity. No, we don't need that. Strange vitality. She was in the back class, so it doesn't really need that. There's waste. Might have a meta. Up to the warp. Resistance test. Kind of like Veil of Protection. Like the 10% armor. Temper until the end of combat. It's not bad. It's negative 1 AP. Temporary runes. Cannot die. Those are very strong. But this is also not bad. Same as this one. All these three are good. I'm that character's about to die. It's gonna die anyways, right? Let's do that. Okay, now to you. You get more intelligence. No need willpower. Willpower. Against any of the psychic powers with another. Oh, nice. 9% and 9 direct damage. Hmm. You have Minoris. We have a Majoris. Section Psycho we need. So we have here Aftershock. And the any other I guess it's a no-brainer, right? Do that, I suppose. Now on to me. Can't go intelligence. Let's go willpower instead. Contagious luck. What's reality? Derivation by 5. Majorist. Yes, let's do that, I suppose. And sure. Are we good? Check the loot. Increase range of also archetype abilities by 1 cell. Ooh. Found in a cave for her. What's that? Heretical. 4 maximum wounds. Body rejection is about 15. Toughness. That's not bad. Who's a heretic? This chick was, right? You are a heretic. Damn. Out of my party right now. How can you ship the things to the cargo again? I forgot. Oh, hey. Hello, you two. Hey, Toby and Polytony. Weapons. I wish there was like a sword option. Where would automatically sword for... I think it's only those two. But stuff gives me willpower though. Rebel sniper rifle. Do you know like a pretty good sword? Star Hollow sell you. Now that. Heretical. Ah damn, that's such a good sword. But it's locked behind heretical. Musia pattern. Do have this one already. So maybe he helps us. Anything for his auto pistol? Anything one-handed is better. Last gun. Step revolver, I suppose. Instead. Or river auto pistol. Anything better in terms of armor? Not really, huh? Hope this is going great. Notable. Over. What is this? For a slot. I don't know. Okay, save once again. Next level up is gonna be very important for us. Right. So what should we use? Red, red, or red? Ah, this looks good. Ah, this one. No, actually, this. No. This. Nah, I actually want to go for this chip. Actually, yeah, go for this one. Okay. For real. The last 3%, man. Always gets me. Thanks to the Emperor, you are alive, your lordship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may give. What happened to the system's son? Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun, black creations of inhuman make, amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surround the star, and then my poor ship that I've struggled to find the words that could describe this terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. Drukhari. As though we did not have enough troubles on our hands already. Xenos. Enemies of humanity. A breed of the Eldari. The most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of the ships matches the description provided by the Vox Master. All Xenox, the Drukhari, are blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological and superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creation of their twisted intellect, and many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of the sun is one example of what they are capable of. Tell me more about the Xenos. The situation calls for immediate action, Nitius. We can continue this conversation later as you wish, but right now, I believe you should assume a command. What's the situation on the board? The Navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey to the engineers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnissiah grants the comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel. And why didn't you set a shuttle for this planet for me, huh? I do apologize, Your Lordship, but we were unable to receive your request for evacuation. The Voxling was overrun with vile interferences, screams, blasphemous hymns, and other equally sinister noises. Any who listened to the interference for a protected period lost their sanity. Several dozen operators went mad monitoring the Voxcast on the hope of hearing your voice. Each and one of them waited in vain. What has happened to the planet now? Our Augur operators are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the Arch enemy's powers at various occasions on the planet. Based on the fragments and communications picked up by our Vox operators, there is practically no resistance being offered by the governor's forces. Millions of people are converted to the blasphemous final dawn cult en masse and assembling their prayers in circles. Do we have any hope at like retaking it at all? I fear Rykard Manoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as we can. However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to the heresy and who are worthy of rescue, besides the small number of our own shuttles. We also have the shuttles salvaged from the starport. We must save as many as we can. This all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and precipitation, is famed for saving people of a dying world through a power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens and that lifted the Saint and her fellowship to the sky, away from the corruption and death. We must so as she did. Direct all our efforts to saving those people that who at this moment look up heaven's hope of salvation. The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the Holy Relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the Electrobeast who guard to tend to it. Every moment we stand in the proximity of a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Rykard Manoris. The Valencius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so, lamentable though tough it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the Star was the final nudge towards death, the final of the cold of the Final Dawn plans. Once I would a similar event, a world that has surrendered to their servants to the arch-enemy and permitted corruption to enter the deep. At this moment, millions of people were bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving over their souls to chaos, a sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from a planet and conduct the targeted bombing of the Electrobeast Monastery. If we block the reactor, the thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from fate far worse than death, and we will save Rykard Manoris from becoming outpost of the arch-enemy. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it from orbit, as do I see the storm is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. As said, we are dogmatic playthrough. Set an orbital course to carry out the orbital strike on the Electrobeast Monastery. Rykard Manoris must fall. For the God Emperor. Yes, Lord Captain, I will immediately inform the navigation and artillery decks on appearing maneuver. The right choice, Lord Captain. May the sacred exterminations cleanse the sway of corruption. Oh no. It's them, isn't it? The bridge is an upheaval. Technomart's prayer mixed together in a senseless cacophony, while servitors work hastily to remove the hardened crust of the sacred inheritance from the warp engine's components. In the middle of the storm mode stands Pascal, with the data slate clenched in his hand, seemingly disconnected from the blurry activity around him. I'd say my ship. The warp section is not responding to commands. The ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. I'm currently calculating a plea that might appease the noble spirit. Why don't you assume control of the technomads? Surely their contribution will speed things up. There would be only a hindrance. I'm searching a way to rectify the error. I mean, if you don't bring this under control, we will all perish. You're right, this is my temple. Tech commanders, heed my instructions. Mayhem immediately subsides, and the crew actions fall into some indescribable logic. The Omnissiah servants start working in sync, and the Binharic clamor becomes a sympathy of reports, which the Megas coordinate with like a skillful conductor. Admirably done, Pascal. Omnissiah guides me. Please take your place as a cogitator, Lord Captain. Alright. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of screens and hundreds of luminance. The blinking lights and endless row of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm shimmers in the depths of your mind. The typical reaction of a layer person when confronted with the magnitude of themselves creation. Among the numerous controls we see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle as this same as the gate of the Wellness chamber. Servants of the machine god, heed to my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit propitiation. Senior mech commands recite the prayer to generate a current data report. Operation will be marked with the campanological protocol Omnissiah Rejoice. I must inform you that the purpose of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant, and updating of the datasmith blessings are required. If this is not done, then at launch, the volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data grids. But as we don't have 100 hours at our disposal, we omit this procedure. A minor deviation from the right operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit. What must I do? Please place a hand inside the throat of the cogitator guardian. The cyber gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data scripts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as a key to the data core where the machine spirit dwells. To it, we will offer our prayers that he may best pass the protective protocol for defective connections and may launch the warp sextant. The Lord of the Omnissiah know no acceptance, and so in this ritual, I remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in both abode you will be intruding. Follow my religious lord, Captain, and we will receive his blessing. Sure. This metal jaws clamp down your hand, breaking your delicate corporeal sheaths and releasing warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image on the vidscreen before you changes. Connecting. What does that mean? The sound of your voice. The cogitator servant, Woe's bronze-bound skeleton is built into the cogitator's housing shutters. With a screech, its skull rotates towards you and then stops in that position. Benevolent code, a voice receptor. I hypothesize that this defect is located at the analyzer block. I register a reaction to the signal, but no processed response. A temporary override is permissible. The shell was created on a forgery unknown to me, initializing standard invocation to the machine spirit. reach out and touch the keys of the instrument panel. Yeah, whatever that means. Lord Captain, please. You anchor the machine spirit before we have removed the restrictions. What should... Yeah. What do I do now? Lord Captain, now I ask you to arrest the machine spirit. Speak the following command. By my authority, I revoke the invulnerability protocol of the warp engine. The voice receptor will receive the Walker entry without your sanction. The machine spirit will not accept data from the warp sextant. Alright. By my authority, I revoke the invulnerability protocol of the warp engine. Same with the Omnissiah. Make another offering of cleansed data crypt to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls. In meek solemnity, the acolytes offer up the cleansed data crypts to the warp engine, one after another, repeating prayers of exhalation. After anointing the contract with sacred urgence, Pascal inserts them as the cogitator slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy senses full foul-smelling clouds of smoke and from the loss of the blood that the cyber gargoyle continues to drink from you. As the world swims before your eyes, let this mechanism awaken renewed purity. No. Is everything alright, Magus? After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into the flame and gives off a foul-smelling smoke. Around you, the Messiah's servants break off from the prayers, and someone bursts into frantic pleading. The massive errors in the warp sextant's calculations is destroying the data respiratories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with multi-force. We are trapped. Perhaps an alternative Ryzen protocol or an emergency launch of the auxiliary collis. Let's see information on the bit screen. Query? What query? The cogitator's servant creaks in quiet enjoins as sounded drowned out by the Binharic hymns of the chapter command's runes. Injury, rescue, query. Oh, hallowed machine spirit, in the name of Omnissiah and the Emperor, reveal to us your power that guard us against our doom. Pascal's next vocalization goes unhesitated as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after another. The strings frantically galloping across the green background and are replaced with the stable images of regularly updating the status report. Only one monitor remains unexploratory red. Registering. Warp sextant activate. Registering. Data stream stabilizing. Registering. 0 data errors found. Reporting. The warp engine is ready for translation. Nice. I'm also reporting evidence indicating a category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that destroys glorification and its function and its defiance of deactivation. Lord Captain Reva here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've just received information from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and ready to go. We are ready to begin the translation to the warp, your lordship. The Lord Captain speaking. I give order to commence translation to the warp. Waiting for you to scan the Captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. A lot of reading. Yeah, the Black Sun. Our first warp jump. Let's see how it goes.
The Fon Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void ships plunged deeper into the Coronis expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora Fon Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Hey, Shadow One and Sun. Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Arsadio informs me that we have reached the point of where we can translate to the Reese place in the Furibanda system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are awaiting your permission to begin the process. The Furibanda system is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Chorus Expanse. The Techbits are begging you to have mercy on the machines that were worn down by the warp and allow the servants of the Omnissiah to inspect and heal the void ships' wounds on the docks. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate. Dargonos, Janos, and Kaiva Gamma, whatever those three are. Haha, sucks to be you about. Massacre Waste has recovered an invitation previously adrift by the Immaterium. The Leech of Footfall has humbly requested your audience with the rogue trader of Valancia's dynasty, according to the Master Sakarti. The message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, "Apparently the Leech is anxious to meet as soon as possible." Footfall. The place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Revered Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested to talk to you as well, Needseals. I will be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, Needseals. Once that is done, I will consider the Inquisitor task complete. Your Lordship, young Yvain Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Yvain swears that he will not forget his debt to you. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during the comprehensive data system Inception Right, this unit discovered a data clusters within a captain's cogitators that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit Nicius from Valencius has been added to the access list and assigned to the Identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access data from the Captain's Cogitator provided by the processes of the description key. Oh my god. You're leaving us, Heinrichs? The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall in no further. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Nicius. I hope we'll meet again. True servants of the Emperor are always welcome aboard my ship. An interrogator of the Inquisition seldom gets to hear such words. Thank you for hospitality, Nicius. I will not forget it. Argenta, who's the revered Hinorimus who wants to talk to me? He is the head of Drusen. What is Drusen? Drusen, follower of the code of Saint Drusus. Legendary hero crusade who founded, right? And one of the most prominent clergymen of the sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any local servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before. I joined the Lady Theodora and her voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the Valencius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your voyage ship, I request that we meet Reverend Hinominus. Tell me about the system you're arriving in. Furibandus is vulnerable due to its close proximity to the Maw, the gateway to the Imperium. The system is mostly known for Footfall, the main base for merchants, privateers, and rogue traders traversing of the Conoral Expanse. Additionally, the star itself is orbited by an Adeptus Mechanicus station, which is off limits to outsiders. Alta Templum Galactus X-17. I had the honor of tending to his shrine a few thousand cycles. I suggest you abstain from visiting. Its most tech commanders at the station are engaged in meditative calculation that should not be interrupted. What do I need to know about Footfall, generally speaking? It is the largest port of the trading capital of the Coronal's Expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the void ship, and it boasts in its own astropathic core the Coronal Expanse communications nexus. Not to mention pirate hideouts, smuggler caches, and forts belonging to a dozen gangs, groups, and factions. The Coronal Expanse, the Imperium relies on this as its outpost. The Fringes of Humanity domain rarely resemble its central words, but as long as Footfall serves the God Emperor, insofar as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium. Although I have heard that the tithers that sends are underwhelming, to say the least. Due to Footfall's remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the gods that can be procured there would be an considered heresy to the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant so many of the accusation. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders who transcend certain imperial laws by virtue of the burden they bear. Footfall to the breeze stop. What's next? As soon as I solve the issues plaguing the ship and establish contact with the key worlds of your those long English words always get me. Protectorate. The time will come for your Magna Accessio, the official ceremony donning the mantle of the rogue trader. This is mostly formality at this point. You already possess all the privileges granted by the Varand, and yet it's a major milestone in your personal history. The moment Your name graces the list of heads of the Valencius dynasty. We are looking forward to this day, Lord Captain. Why does this lead want me to see me so bad? Oh. Whip. Wrong hotkey. Alright. Pictus begins issuing instructions. The master ship appears to change with her every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start to prepare for the shift of real space, and a measured chanting fills corridors and safeguard to the vessel's crew. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodore's demise and you inheriting the title. Liege Tokada will be informed. It is required so we can use the dog, and besides, he is expecting personal audience with the Rogue Trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of an unclear standing. However, there's still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper prompt and ceremony, or choose to visit incognito. How do those choices benefit me? According to Footfall's unwritten laws, Rogue Trader enjoys special privileges that exceed even power of the Leech. However, they may choose not to exercise those privileges at certain situations. A run incognito will give you more room to maneuver, while an official visit will allow you to directly interfere local affairs. Intervene. I shall explain if you don't mind. As per this unwritten rule, every Rogue Trader arriving at the station has the right to veto any of the Legion's decisions. But there's a catch. The Coronis Expanse is home to several influential Rogue Traders' dynasties, and Footfall is where their interests intersect. Of course, it does not prevent certain persons, namely Caligo's Winterscale, from subtly pulling the strings on Footfall. If you, as a new Rogue Trader, will start your career on the official landing and parade your honor, the other dynasty may see this gesture as a newcomer challenging their spheres of influence. I do not see that as a bad thing necessarily. Altman Winterscale may take slight offense. Corda will be put on her guard. But you have just risen to a prominence, and most people of the Coronis Expanse have not even heard about Lady Theodore's departure yet. It must be made clear that the banner of Von Valencius soars as high as ever. If I may, I would recommend arriving incognito. You will have plenty of opportunities to savor the sweetness and the burden of power, but right now is the last time you can take a refuge in obscurity. This way, your arrival will not draw much attention, and the people will treat you as person, not the almighty sovereign anointed by the Emperor. It could turn some situations to your advantage. Alright. I trust Hynix. Let's go incognito. It will be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. I have like one question. How can you move to the cargo? To cargo. To cargo. To cargo. To... no. To cargo. To cargo. I can't believe Unfading Valor, a special bolter. It has a more rate of fire. Wait. It has a more rate of fire. Maybe it is better. Not sure. To cargo. To cargo. Maybe autogun also to cargo. 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 Flame might also go to cargo. Long last. Ah, that's what he had. Bringer of Terror. That's what he had. Modified bolter, it's a cargo. Rebel sniper rifle, we keep that. Sword. Well-maintained sniper rifle. That's a downgrade. Let's keep the bolter for now. Let's get rid of all this armor, we don't need that. What else is there? Not really anything else, no? Flagship. Okay, let's save that. Just in case we are getting to meet some... Oh, wow. Drone attack. Perfect spot. Intimidation. I want some melee attacks. Guess we get this one out. What's that? Ah, lost wearing armor stuff. Okay, don't need that really. Archetypes, something found. Origin talents. Both characters can use persuasion. Meh. Go offensive features. 2 weapon combat. The character can attack with a second weapon in their current weapon set in addition to the usual one attack per round. He uses a second two-handed weapon. Chain weapon expert. What shot protocols, aiming protocols, pinnacle of weaponry. Do we have universal features? Shooting mastery, parry. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this guy's good at. It's like magic shield. Yes, do that. Next we have supposed to cost 0 AP, always good. Perception for hit chance. Weapon skill. He has a very high weapon skill. Oh my god. 60. Sure. Perception. Guess you're gonna be our second intelligence guy. Pinnacle of weaponry. No. Heavy armor. Tech use. What is traits? that sucks. Cannot. You have to get something, huh? Hmm. Oh yes, that's good. This. Okay. Do anything. What was tech use? 88. Okay. What else is left? Anything for weaponry of you? Messiah X. Last gun. Long las. Does it mean it's a last weapon? Plasma gun. Sniper rifle. Guess we give him the last. Long las. It should be a last weapon, right? I think I gave him this last threat. Let's give him something. Something like force grenade. Save. And let's see where we go. Lord Captain. I'm getting reports of several ships moving towards us. Judging by the fact that they are not responding to our hails. And the telemetry shows a try of macro batteries. They're hunting for Shinwag. They're ready to issue order to prepare for battle your command. Alright. Where'd they come from? Haven't you noticed them before? The rubbish of Furimundus. And I'm not talking about these wrecks that I about to open fire. I mean the remains of Metroids, gas clouds, refuse from shipyards. All this bunched together, and the smaller ships hide behind it to harass ships to emerge from the warp. Alright. Ready for warp combat. Alright. As if this game has space combat. Wow. You've engaged the enemy in space combat. Battles in space and on the surface planes were quite different than one another. Wow, that's cool. I didn't expect that. In space, the battlefield is separated into 3 zones, marked by various degrees of brightness. Acceleration zone, mid-movement zone, and end-movement zone. The ships are at high speed even during combat, which is why both the ships have those of your enemies and must move certain distance each round. You must move, okay. You can only end your turn once your ship traverses the minimum required space. Entering the movement zone. Okay. To move the ship, yeah. Right to move. There we go. Okay. Woo. Your ship is equipped with arsenal weapons, which differ in terms of range of fire and offer you a variety of ways to assault your opponents. The ships can attack each other's weapons once per turn. These can be fired as the ship moves. As the tank does not end the ship's movement. Okay. Each of the ship's weapons has a separate attack action on the panel at the bottom of the screen. You can click on an attack icon to view its firing arc. Okay. Ah, okay. Lance weapon. What? Restart shields. Zero to 3. Shoot it! Oh damn. Ship defense. Hunters have protective shields. To damage that enemy must first pierce the shields. Alright. The shields erase cover the ship's sides. And one protects its bow on its stern. When facing enemy equipped with shields, choose angle attack wisely and projectile fire. Just obviously weakened or completely depleted. Right. Protection damage received, don't recover from the next turn, so they can be stored with restart shield. Okay. Oh, we're missing a picture. Restarting shield reduces flagship combat efficiency. The next turn you have reduced movement speed and firing range. Can't do that. Can't do that though. Pew pew. You fight off torpedoes arrows. Torpedoes appear next turn in the priority order. Once they begin on the oh okay. Your own torpedoes can pass through the space occupied by your flagship. Okay. Without damaging them, that's good. Can attack my torpedoes, okay. And that's a bit should be all. I need to move, okay. To move there then. We should be able to kill this thing, right? Oh no. Okay. Alright. Oh, we have... Yeah, positioning is really key, isn't it? Over here. Can't do that. Wow. Lucky bastard you are. Leave your one zone away. Crazy. Okay, let's do that. Yay, we destroyed it. Good job. Proud of myself. I will get ya. Oh damn. So we can move over here. To use this. Oh no, it's out of range. Because another run of meat torpedoes. Still out of range. Can at least do this to destroy the shields. God damn it, this guy is so pesky. God damn it. I just kind of hit this guy. Oh, nice. You can... Right. Wow! This did a whole lot of damage. Activate the get off field. Emergency warp jump in 3. No, not emergency. Ah, that's so infuriating. No. I will get you. Kill it, please. Two. Yes. You shall not escape. Any attack can penetrate your shields and damage your ship's hull. This damage remains after battle's over and must be repaired. Open the weapons management screen to make your V to make repairs to your ship. Use scrap to repair your ship and restore its whole integrity. Scrap can be found by exploring star systems. Collect after certain spaceport or purchase from merchants affiliated on various factions. Ancient machinery. 33 scarabs. Let's go. That was fun. Didn't expect it to have this kind of depth. There's Footfall. A dead world. Let's go for Drusus Blessing first. What is all that? Provisions, chemicals, Mechanicus, Prometheum, weapons, gun attack, Adamantine. Yeah. Lord Captain, we have the flagship's Drusus Blessing with a small report. Escort dead ahead. They are requesting a direct Vox channel patching you through. Greetings, Lord Captain. I'm honored to speak with the Rogue Trader from House of Horlensius. May your name be known through the ages. Catastus Captain Austeritus Thorfast, bearer of the 3 charter of the Merchant Fleet. How may I serve you? What is your squadron doing here? We develop supply routes for the Cartists. You see, my ship is a representative of the Merchant Fleet in his part of Imperium territory. Yet we do not have a fixed charter-defined trade route. Our mission is to establish business contact with voidfarers in need of a regular ship repairs and those who are interested in specialized goods. I would like to know about the merchant fleet operations in the Chronos. Oh no. From where do you source the components you sell? Are you asking me to disclose our suppliers to you? Well, frankly, they come from both everywhere and nowhere. We get our wares either from lucky voidsmen, who stumble upon our abandoned and duplicated ship from a neighboring system, or from unlucky ones who try to stop arrive on Footfall in such a state that's easy to take her apart and restore her. I want to take a look at the catalog compartments and buy it for the purchase. You're gonna buy everything. You have to receive a new equipment for your ship. Transfer open the void ship management. Okay. Yep. No. 3,500! What? You want 3,500? It's like a meteorite. Let's go to Footfall last. Let's go here first. That sounds interesting. So that work. How that is it? That world. Extractium. A mobile mining outpost assembled in accordance with Blessed Standard. Okay, what can we do with it? Nothing yet. I guess it's haven't unlocked this thing yet. Lord Captain, the station's airlocks have been sealed from the inside. A Vox recording is stating that the priesthood of the Alta Templum Galactus X-17 sanctuary has no desire to communicate with the Altari and are refusing access to guests on the basis of Adeptus Mechanicus, privilege of inviolability, granting them sole restriction of their sacred sites. Okay. Already explored, huh? Yeah, I suppose you have nowhere else to go, huh? Oh. Already have that. That. What for 55? Doubled against enemy blast attacks. Sounds pretty decent. Full repair, yep. Okay. Let's go to Footfall. Oh, seems like gonna be quite a big station. Let's go. Yeah, mandatory. Yeah. Footfall, Void, Dog, Alpha, Roll. Roll. Since there's an H in it. Roll. Hey, those server guys look different. I have no banner on it. Ooh, look at this fancy ship. Look at this fancy ship. Mmm. Your lordship, forgive me not welcoming to your obvious obedience. We were told that you would prefer to drive on and Footfall incognito. And so we are trying to attract as little attention as possible. I'm here on the behalf of a Liege of Footfall, Lord Validum Takora. The Liege await the chance to speak with you as his residents, but if we happen to have other business to attend to, I can serve as your guide and tell you about the station. This is so familiar. Behind the amber-colored scattering of the world's welcome, far less appealing than the lurk murky and deluded. The look of someone accustomed of lying and hiding their intentions. Someone's coming, and they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain. Who's coming? Judging by the voices, that's a lot of them. Angry. They've got teeth, but they aren't that sharp. The strength is in their numbers. Pray, what are you talking about? What do you mean by such cryptic pronoun?
Hey, newcomers!
Bye!
How's this for a warm welcome? I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Okay. Even though we got damage, we can choose our positions this time. That's good. Hydra goes there. Pascal's kind of a meta guy, hybrid. Cressia, you're the... Can you go there? So Cressia can go there. Alabard goes way in the front. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna be on meta, guys. Alright.
Let's make it quick.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Okay, we could do this.
Will
Do
do.
that. Then we could do prescience on me.
Was that you?
Forewarning on one of those two.
But of course.
Out of my way.
Okay. Oh, they killed two of their own kind. Well, that's stupid. I don't mind though.
A tactically sound of
Over here. Could do. This.
Reduced to dust. Victory
This.
is imminent.
Oh, we can't
That's
slash.
not the Seneschal's job.
Oh, we
I'm
can't
not
slash
interested.
through two enemies at once. It sucks.
Someone else can do
Okay,
this.
those. That
That's
was
not the
wasted.
Seneschal's job.
Emperor, protect me.
Dodged. They're really over there. There would have 4 of them nearly. Okay, could we expose him? No, he's not. Still above the Emperor. That gives us all protection besides of her.
Already done.
Okay, next we do... I can't do that. Let's have to do this, huh? It's just like 3 of the 4.
Brother, proposing me was your biggest mistake.
Literally 1 hit point. Look at that. Look at that. Literally 1 hit point. Oh, he's just prone.
All too
Do
easy.
that. Go on cover.
Show me what you've got.
Let's get to it.
Okay, Argenta, you could go concentrated fire. Then you're going to do. Huh. What if you go over here? %. Let's do that.
Faith without each strike is a prayer.
Ooh, this is a very good amount of damage. Let's do
I'll
that
do it.
and end the turn. Over here. Okay, what can you do? Already max resolve. Yeah. Momentum. What would be the smartest move? Could give her. Let's do that first.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist,
another
Lord
turn.
Captain.
As the Emperor
One shot.
prevaricated.
Stab it. Wow. Okay, she hit the guy behind this cover, but not the first guy. Wow.
I'll do it.
Do that, I guess. Okay, you could do this now on Pascal, maybe? What can Pascal do? Not much, at least. Ego also not really great.
I'll
Instead of
show
Pascal.
you why navigators are feared.
Go over here. And do too far away. You're kind of weak. What was that? Connect attack. I don't need that. Very nice. Minus this. Heal, not needed. Guess. Is it on her? Guess I,
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Well, I actually only have one action point. Ah. Oh, I know why. I only have 2 movement points. Not that it doesn't matter much. Oh, wait, gain additional effects. Don't need that. We could do this. So Amelia's gonna be quite tough. Do that too. Second. 22, 26. $29 to $38. Does have anything attacks? Special effects? No, it doesn't. I could have done that. Oh well.
Request approved.
I guess we do that.
Process is favorable. Request denied.
Idra. You're kind of squishy, but I can just move
There
over
is
here.
movement in the Empyrean.
How much does it do? 15 to 25. Expose him.
On it.
24 warning. Don't expose weakness. 22 to 38. 22. So that. 31, nice. Let's give you forewarning
Will
next.
do.
Olivard. Can you move through there? I hope you can. Nice. Dispose of him. But maybe spell Rogue too. Because Suck's still alive.
Forth on Valencius.
Let's do that. Where are the other ones? One over here. One over there. 2 over there. Let's go over here then.
I've seen worse battles than this in my
One
time.
enemy. And then they just hit him
At
a bunch
your
more.
beck and call.
Wow, dodge that. What? You suck at your job.
I can handle
Scared yet? I certainly aren't. 50 to 68. Wow. Why so much damage? I mean, I don't mind that. Does this kill her? It does. Wow. It's pretty nuts.
Suits Marvel. Nothing of value has
do another thing like that.
Already done. I don't have time for this.
Let's make it quick.
Armenta. Could you go over here? Oop. 33-ish%.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith
Okay.
is
The enemy.
worthless. I'll do it.
Gun. Go over here.
God Emperor, move through me.
Single
Be the
shot.
fire in my heart.
Let's try to kill
Doubt is
him.
for the weak.
Good. So the Magigas can then go forward.
Step aside. The navigator is
Do
coming.
this. What's that again? Oh yeah.
I'm not accustomed to
Big
being
debuff.
ordered around.
Didn't you also have like a stair kind of thing? There's my idler stair.
Me. If you insist now, you're clad
Boom!
in scarlet.
Aw. Multi-kill. Look at that. Emperor, protect me. They killed. Ooh. Every time I warn them, and then they go all, Dear Emperor, our Lord and Savior, how could this have happened? Who would have thought? Fear not, young man. We take care of the attackers. Do you know who they were? Your lordship, these guys were Envers. They're a gang. They're lost. I'm telling you. They are scared of no one, not even Liege Dakota. Does this thing kind of happen a lot of here, around here? Shooting? Yes. Attacks on normals? Not very often. Unless it's the Envers. They are vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting somebody. They are working heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. Go and report this. Yes, I'm sorry, your lordship. I just go and report this to Liege. They killed her. They killed my lady. Oh, this is terrible. Rip. I mean, this might be terrible, but I get some... Wow, there's a lot of weapons. Yes. Stay first.
Victory awaits.
Goods. Goods. Here's nothing. Just want to make sure. Sometimes when you get close to something, it highlights some goods. And these are usually pretty good. Yeah. We need no rules, all leaders. We are not an organization. We are the force of nature. Okay. Whatever you feel.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Whatever makes you happy, I suppose. How do we get there? Actually. Wait, how do we get there? Oh! 1 3 1 Come on. 3 4 So difficult to press those. 1 3 5 4 1 4 5 3 3 1 4 5 3 4 1 5 3 5 4 1 3 5 4 1 Ah, got it. Interrogation goggles. Auto gun, not a pistol. Psycho's footwear. These boots grant the wearer 3% dodge until the end of the combat, for each type of the use. Ooh. This wear cape is immune to burning. Was where ends the turn. Burning is removed from all adjacent allies. Now that's kind of decent. Zero 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Comments.
I've read about this.
This container is marked by foodstuffs, but it's empty. Now's our time, not hers. Go to their homes, drag them out of their beds, carve open their bodies like a carcasses at a slaughterhouse. The Imperial Navy, Cascabala Corra, One Valencius. Their names mean nothing now. Tomorrow we'll ease them from memory. Go and seize power. Huh. This revolution must be in pretty good progress. Oh, pilgrims go there next. Later. Woods. Oh, we already read that. More goods. A lot for the cargo, I like it. Commerce.
My house would be proud of me.
The container is labeled. Covered in dust. Spent a long time in the docks. I think this gives us experience when you read those.
As it should be.
At first glance, these look standard containers, and frames have been reinforced. Who are you? Strange Memo. 1. The audiobook by the Elder. 2. The Voidtime Customs guy. He's always on duty. Does he get any time off? Does he ever have pissed any servant or something? 3. Guess what? 4. Hang out by the window. Remember to bow by the Emperors through the window. Opticon 22? What? What Opticon 22? Oh, you can talk to him. Is there any way we can get on top there? Need to know. It seems like we could go on top. Looks like it. But I don't see anywhere to go up there. No ladder to climb. Not go here, not here either.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
No hidden goods over here. Alright, let's talk to this. Whatever that guy is. Opticon 22. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logis Opticon 22 and is a fully authorized representative structural part of the Cognoscience fleet and is priesthood of the Optimus Mechanicus. Access has been granted of the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links, trade deals, donations, initiating official deleting procedure for esteeming high-value visitors, glory, success, to House Valencius, requesting information exchange regarding structural obligation, Odistra Theta, I want to make a deal. First, I buy everything you have. I've always. Everything. Ooh. Need 500 more. Oh no, we didn't drink 5 for that. Reputation. Oh wow, we have a lot of armor kits. Weber. 200 range weapon light. Children's manual. Oh, we need that for this planet. We need to get richer though. Plasma pistol. Omnissiah's axe. Pretty nice. A will to live. Manipulator. Using everything costs 1 AP less. Minimum 0. Ooh, that's pretty good. Weber. Range weapon. Yeah, but what is that? For a... the net cannon doesn't do any damage. I mean... close to 0. Bolter. 10 to 16 is kind of good. I would kind of love to get to 5. Just for Bolter and Weber. Could be very nice for our check. How much do we need? I don't even know how much we need. We need 5. Not sure if you have 5. That much. Four. $400. Miscellaneous. 50. Provision, I suppose. Okay. Get Weber, let's get this. Bolter, yes. We need some more riches here. Profit factor, we need more profit factor. Okay, can you use this bolter? Where is it? 10 to 16. It's well better. Better fire 4. Yeah, big upgrade. I got second. You go to Weber. Just for medium 35. An upgrade. An upgrade is an upgrade. $25%. 25%. Looks cooler. 5%. We got also something for the second class. What was that else? Against demons. We're not fighting against demons yet. Let's do this. Let's give us all the shoes. Got that, I suppose. Another way to parry melee attacks with a ranged weapon using ballistics. Oh. Guess you can have it. Ah, no. Oh wait, don't need that. You have bonus attack use. You have... No, we don't need that. Fellowship. Whenever hits an enemy with a Deadeye shot. Don't have a sniper yet. Wait, you have a sniper. Use that then. You don't have a helmet. Xenos. Yeah, don't need that. I seek friendship of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus is interested in considers expeditions, cooperation with the Rogue Traders under the terms of the Treaty of Mars. It is willing to provide service of the Valancius dynasty. The priority of service can be tasked with raising government links of the strengthened. Cognizant's fleet will be glad, alternative unavailable to accept any sample of sacred technology, samples of profane xenotech, miscellaneous items, reminder, storage, study, and or dispose of aforementioned objects will be of exception of 3. Miscellaneous items are preferred right of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Knowledge. What is logical theta? Under contractual obligation of the question, 24,761 Terran cycles of the ago, the Explorator Cognizance fleet received from representative authorized units of the Valancius dynasty a volume of high trade potentium equal of the fuel capital of 6 trillion void tankers. Received and they didn't pay. Compensate, remove, create, settle accounts. Should I go on, or is it enough symbols? The stipulated payment reciprocal offering from the Cognizance fleet can be made in one Valancius assets of the right time, after which contractual obligation will be fulfilled, achieved. Confirm your stage regarding acceptance. Payment reciprocal offering. I confirm. I can accept my payment. The request is accepted. The sacred machines will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. The contractual obligation logistica data is concluded. The Cognizance fleet thanks House Reynolds to the cooperation. Way interest in xenotech isn't heresy. The Cognizance fleet finds it reasonable to believes that forbidden knowledge is in the hands of latency causes destruction and violations to go against Omnissiah's will, weakness of mind, and unleashes of xeno-heresy, which consumes the laity whole. An example that demonstrates the outlined pattern. A void station in the system of Langen's Belt, according to the data available to the Cognizance fleet. The heretics on these stations have trade relations with Xenos for the sake of obtaining dangerous and pernicious technology. The destruction of these heretics is of high priority, but not as high enough as demand immediate action. Alright, I will take my leave. Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. What was it? Was here the dude? Wow. Look at that. Bunch of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Where was this pilgrim?
What advice do you seek?
I want to talk to the pilgrim. Where was it? Bridge. There was this guy.
Victory awaits.
I'm not missing out on anything, right? Some questions. Data slate. Okay. Where was that dude? Where's a pilgrim? Citizen? Ragman. Hello.
It's about time.
Guard. A lot of guards around here. That's a pilgrim. Ah, nothing important. Lore.
I rise to the occasion.
Small Atar, the central port has been given to, I don't know, Drusus, a saint from the neighborhood. Dark Sanctuary, alright. I think that could be a shrine of some sort. Volume 3.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Okay, let's go over here. We have been there. Over here. Welcome to Footfall. You may rest here. I may do. Aristocrat. Hello. 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 Eine Seite von Janus. Fancy. Fancy, fancy, fancy. You look familiar. Well, I'm famous about all the... to the Void Ship Bridge. Okay. No, let's go to the rest of Footfall. Let's go. Shadow Quarters. Ja, Wissenschaftsgang. Große Aufmerksamkeit. Ja? Große Aufmerksamkeit. Ja? Gut. Ja? Hm? Ja, bitte. Hm? Ja? Ja, bitte. Hm? Sorry. Doggy needed some attention. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh wait.
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone.
The Shadow Quarters. When I was last on Footfall, I used to take my weapon and wander this area, anticipating an encounter with a mutant or a bandit.
Why are your recollections of this so blue? And the more you talk about it, the darker the blue becomes.
dangerous.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Wait a bit. Overlooked some goods. Ah, it's down there. How come I can even get there? I don't even know yet. We'll know it in soon time. Ooh, that's same letter? Yeah, we already read that.
None shall stand in my way.
I don't know. Intersect demand voices. Things over the crowds. Steel vendors. It seems to be an uproar of some sorts. They're very angry indeed. 12 more hours. 12 more hours. Then I can sleep. I don't want to go there yet. Vagabond.
It's about time.
Nothing of interest. It's more gonna be. That's where it came from, right? I think he is so massive.
A new challenge for me.
Here's an elevator. Can't use it yet. Because they have not unlocked it. Oh. Another propaganda. Oh yeah, I've already read that. That's how we get there. Hold this flame like that, you idiot! We almost refueled here. Well, I'll show you how it's done. I'm just not feeling anymore, that's all. The guy's pretty much a sinner now. It was a lot more fun when it was alive and thrashing about. I suppose these are going to be our enemies.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on tactica
I won't
imperialis
tolerate
and weigh
weakness.
every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
These are a lot of dangerous dudes. Alright. Battle region.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Show them no mercy.
Look at that. Here comes another train attack of us. Fire it up, you lot. Let's go as far as possible to the front. Where's all the enemies? It's kind of everywhere, actually. As much as I would love to hug the corners. Can't need to get a move on. On Gentile. And we're specialists. Go here then. Buck. Hydra. Another thug. Cinder. This guy has 200 health. Wow. There's a lot of enemies actually before we make our turn. Should we actually... They are kind of deadly, actually. But this is not count as cover, is it? Only this thing is. Let's see how it goes.
Out of my way. Let's
Stun grenade.
Help me, Lord Captain!
I'm here, maggot. Oh, this will lead
Oh wait.
Here we go.
My fate suits me.
Now to meet the same end.
Hold on. Let's get.
Okay, maybe we do need
This
to
is just
Let's make
too
it quick.
much for me.
go and cover.
Let's get
Was they like... Okay, we need to go and
The
cover.
whispers call to me.
I didn't know that ability was done. That's new to me. Let's go back first. Maybe that's like a better angle to attack from.
Take a knee.
What?
Are you ready to die?
Why, Pascal? Just why?
Follow my lead.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
No. Where are you going, man?
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Crush him.
I think this is already a much better position to fight in. Lego is amount of cover we have. Magenta, Pascal. Me, Hydra. Alaba can just go there. Hydra, Pascal. Could go and cover. There's cover. And Cassira. Hydra. Pascal has also a last sniper. Don't forget about this.
Show me what you've got.
Out of my way. Let's get to it.
Why did I not foresee this? I've never felt pain like this.
Yo. Cinder. He's very deadly indeed. This area is full of fire.
The
Let's
enemies
move
of the Emperor will
out
be
of it.
undone.
Oh wait, we can't. Ow. Ah, dodged it. Coward. Net cannon. Good. 49% chance on hitting.
I'll do
do
it.
concentrated fire. Let's do that.
This is why I was chosen.
Very good.
As the Emperor
Do
commands,
that.
I act.
Control chop.
Go.
You like this?
Hold on.
And this stun grenade is so
Whether
good.
they're dead, we shall know them.
I'm stunned too.
Let's get to
Nearly
it.
dead as well.
Scared yet?
I'm wounded.
Yeah, he's wounded indeed. Could remove all the negative effects.
If I
Do
may,
that. The problem is all those thugs are kind of pretty strong dudes. Fire starters and whatnot. So Cinder, Argenta, Alabard.
do not
No
dare
one on his
ask.
side. Oh, the Edra's already dead. Fuck, man. Okay, I'm here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
do
I'm
that.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
So 27 to 44. 5 to 12. 14 to 14. What? 110 damage.
My
Wow.
time is now.
Blessed are those who sacrifice for the Imperium.
Oh. Oh, that's. Oh. That just happened. Alright. Didn't know I killed myself for that. Okay.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Get out
Did
there.
I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes
I want to spot
bleed
everything
and
out before we
blood
go there.
curdle. Talk about black comedy.
Loot. How's this all mines? If so, how do we get there? Let's do it over there too.
A new challenge for me?
I suppose you need to get this burning thing. The burning cape. It's giving him immunity to burn. Actually, refugee. A lot of goods.
Operation successful.
None shall stand in my way.
Another combat zone. Is this the same combat zone? Firestarter. I think it is. I think it's been everywhere nearly, besides the top there.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Spare none of them.
Another try. Like a long corridor. Kind of like this corridor. House is not cover, by the way. Something is so weird. Garcia. Trenta. There's not enough cover here. I can't move much, but I don't know. Guess Autobot goes here. It's Cow here, and Idra will be in the back somewhere. Okay, can you shoot anywhere? Doesn't have enough range. Oh, she has no line of sight, does she? Bruh. Let me see, does it hit chance? No, not really worth it. Slow and steady wins the race, no? As I say. This and that.
Stop it! Time to slaughter someone.
I'll live another day.
Those grenades are so damn OP, I hate that.
I have
You
read
have to move
tomes
out of
of
there.
military tactics.
Can you? Do this. You can. But do
Me,
those.
if you insist, Lord Captain.
Me. I also need to get out of there. Those arsons are so deadly. Idra, me.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No. But deal damage to all of those.
Absolutely not.
Out of range. I can't do shit, man. I hate that.
Not a
Do this, I
problem for
suppose.
me. I'll pass.
Yeah, not on the side.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Hold on. Let's
Yeah.
get to it. Let's make it.
I've suffered worse.
Burning. Yeah. Need to retreat. Can I do lightning? That should do it.
Too easy.
And this enemy.
Nothing I can't do.
Oh, it stacks good. Burning, yeah, I need to retreat there.
I know what is to come.
Can you use lightning again? What with all three?
Anything else? What an unfortunate turn of fate.
So foreboding? Free science.
Will do.
Good on you. Good on Albert. We have one heal. I need to be adjacent to him. Does that heal?
System shutdown is premature.
Thank you. Now, where were we?
Sense attack. 22 to 30. This. Nice.
Out of my way.
I hate this arsonist.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
No. My ears are
Ah,
ringing.
bird. How does this fire remain there, I wonder? Should we go in melee range, or is this like complete utter madness? But there's a lot of thugs around. This guy doesn't really have much to deal any sort of splash. Why don't he just wants to go back here? Was willst du denn gerade, huh? I brace for impact. We do endure.
Let's get to it.
Kind of risky to go in melee combat right now.
Hand in hand.
Hold on.
Okay, what do you have?
Rejoice in battle!
Pretty
I'll
good.
do it.
Be 3%.
Faith without you, my emperor!
Pretty darn good. Okay,
You
save it for later.
frighten me.
Finest hour. No attack limit. What if we give this to Alibard? Moves forward and can do a number of
I'll
attacks.
paint your death in colors.
Over here. Charge into
Indeed.
that guy.
I took care of this one.
Could do this. Steal with those two.
And you're reduced to dust.
Could do the Daring Breach. Which will give us
No matter the cost.
again a lot of momentum. Means we could go over here. Fuck Cinder. Fuck Arsonists. Those Arsonists are what's the scary part. Just one enemy on this guy.
Victory
Okay.
is imminent.
Attack him again.
I took care of this one.
Or we could go over here and kill the thug. Another thug. Another thug. Another specialist. Don't see how much damage I would do.
Follow my lead.
Over here.
I will do
So this thing off.
Reduced to dust.
And then
It
damage
Grey
7.
hair, sure hair.
Okay, Kasaya. Do that.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Can then attack again. Get us Ember Specialist.
At
And
your
your?
beck and call.
Okay, then you can do Voice of Command. Who's next? Me.
Isn't this a job for
Me?
the serfs?
Can we do... No. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, the one at the front.
Already done.
Analyze. 48 to 86. So, you're still... She's very hot. Analyze him again. Give him as much exposure as possible. As possible. How much do you do? 33 to 48. Could you kill this? You could kill him. And Thug. Yes, deal with him.
Was farewell.
Could do... Do you got signs? Not sure.
Anything else?
I think he got.
What is this foreboding?
You.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Here's sniper from here. 14 to 20. Oh.
Request approved.
— 14 to 20 is not great.
My vow is to serve. The order
Okay,
is
he's too far
contrary to
away.
diplomatic protocols.
Exploding deal plus 5 damage.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Let the
This.
cycle be discontinued.
Do that.
I venerate you, machine spirits.
Suck. Hook. Okay, so one enemy.
It will be done.
Let's do that.
Victory is imminent. At your beck
Yo.
and call.
Nice parry. So you go even closer.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
You have a chance at both. It's just a 1 in 5% chance,
As
but
the Emperor commands, I act.
the 1 in 5 that you could hit him. When you shoot like 5 bullets, it's could be. Or you didn't hit him.
Doubt is for the weak. God Emperor, move through me. Be
And?
fire in
No,
my
didn't.
heart.
You missed him. Rip. Go there. You could give voice command. And that wouldn't do anything.
I'm not
Come on.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Your turn. Try to shoot him.
Each strike
Nice.
is a prayer.
That should deal with all of them. Finally. Let's save immediately. Damn, that was quite the fight. That was quite the fight indeed. Ooh, a lot of loot. What was that? He's waiting for you. You know the place, so he will be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance of the Adeptus. Make sure some Gorka doesn't see it. Where you're going. Rot. That was, I think, the best fight we could have so far, at least. Well, like the toughest fight so far.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Okay, this one else goes in the back, right? Yeah, it does. Hey, Roka. The OST is quite good, I like it.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, we have in here already. Whoops, sorry. I meant to go here. See what's there. So I do not know how we got there. Why is there white paint? Martyr's entrance. Anything over here?
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Victory awaits.
Anything over here? No. Stickers how we get there. Find out more about the strange gang. Is it like a main kind of thing? It is. Stray? Go for the edge. White ship. Rot. Okay, I guess there's nothing more to see. I think we could like get this area sometime later. 'Cause it may seem like there's a way, but there really isn't. There's a little edge there. This goes down there. Yeah, I think we go there later. Anything with a value from the weaponry? Anything good? Combat shotgun. Shock baton. One-handed melee weapon. Sword. Autogun. Chainsaw. Thunderhammer. Maze, I must have a special attack that pushes enemies away. Strike on one. Not really. Martyrs and Endurance. What map it has to offer for us.
A new challenge for me?
Oh my, this place has so many colors. Every shade I can imagine is floating in the air.
Colors, you say? Next, she'll be asking us to take her on a tavern crawl. Spare me.
Let us see what I found.
Oh, that was what I'm talking about. Oh, look at this bar. And you thought you could hide something from me, could ya? Door. Oh, loot.
The premonition runs true.
It's about time.
Let's not go there first. I think she's like a key person. Oh, is he? Key person? Coming through. I hope you don't mind.
The machine gun grants me insight.
I was never here. Another loot thing over here. Where? There.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
None shall stand in my way.
More goods. Carouse.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
It does give experience. Look at that. Okay, now we can go for new archetypes. High damage dodge and dodge reduction. Critical hits. No. Passive control, ally buffs, unique utility, enemy debuffs. Hmm. Right, damage. Let's go Assassin. Assassin seeks the opening for alchemy. Oh no, it's an opening. They deal another 10% of target's maximum wounds. Okay. Go for Grand Strategist. Combat Tactics. Or should he also go for Assassin? Critical hits. I mean, Cypers can't critical hit, right? I think that strategist serves her more. You Master Tactician, Arc Militant, melee. Strong with each action in battle. Bounty Hunters, critical hit. Game with party success, long-term single target debuffs. Until the end of combat, Arc Militum can make one additional attack. Okay. AP increased. Reckless Rush, Wildfire. Approach. Devastating attack. Immediate gets 9 MP. Wildfire, the Arc Militant, the next attack return. Because 0 AP and will not counter what's attack return, huh? Corded approach, confident approach. What is Bounty Hunter all about? Oh wait, what's oh no. What was the argument of a thing? Mm. Hmm. Do it for skills. Ensnare the prey. Piercing shot. Kill the bolt. And BS damage. Claim the bounty. Great. Hmm. Wild Hunt. Hmm. I think I'll go the Hunter. Rotation bonus. It's one target with prey. Yeah, let's do that, I think. The prey seems kind of good. Arc Militant. This is kind of nice. There's also sort of things over here. Like in 0 P for an attack. Movement. Like crowd control the prone. Like this could give her like a lot of crowd control utility. Confident approach. Let's kick. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I think I go with Arc Militant. Complete. You. Oh damn, what is this? Frontline leader? No, definitely not. Scaling party cycles, long-term single type of momentum. Battlefield control, ally buffs, unique utility. She is not. He is a grand strategist. She is. Take hold. Combat tactics. Bonuses. Frontline, backline, and rear. That's so complex, man. Two different advantages. It's 1 stack of attack advantage every 5 momentum gained by the mass section allies to the fell bonus. That powers their next attack. No, don't need that. Still have enemies. Because the master has advantage. Master gets 1 stack of taking advantage any hit. But it doesn't get like any special perks, does it? Easy phone. Vanguard? No, try Grand Strategist. But you already have one. Maybe you do go for a Master Tactician. Let's do that. You could either go Bounty Hunter or Assassin. High damage, dodge, and dodge reduction. You can run. Bounty Hunter could also be good for him because it's like a weird melee kind of hybrid guy. Let's go assassin for him. Okay, what do we have here? Frontline leader, defensive support, temporary wounds, supporting attacks. Like that's kind of what we need. Each attack against Vanguard grants them 1 stack of Unyielding Beacon. Each strike increases the resolve by 1, up to a maximum of 15. While additional 2 accelerators around the Vanguard against 1/5 of the bonus. Yeah, that's what we need. Oh, was that back corner? Was it here? No. We went this. No. What was that chick again? Was that safe? There it was. Doc. Oh wait, no, it wasn't here.
Follow my lead.
Where was it? Rip. Ah, by the throne. That's him, isn't it? The poor sap who got his tongue cut out by the Envers. That's the one. I think he was from Casbalica? Well, his travels are over now.
Do you see that?
Mastercraft Power Small. What do you know?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
What was that? Ah, Ruza. Ruza. Ah. A woman looks to be in her 40s, and she's surveying you with interest. Her right eye appears almost black against her dusky skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light filtered through the smudged lens of her prosthesis. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base to her shoulders to her knuckles. Looking for something specific? Are you buying or maybe selling? Don't be shy, just ask. Odd Reason knows all the kinds of folks. My boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. Then let's see what you have to offer, huh? Serrated Gatesword. 14 to 20. Hot damn. Yes. Pay reduction and farmer plantation melee attacks. Yep, why not? Bayonet knife. Whenever reader any ranged weapon with a 1 cell range that attacks also inflicts bleeding. Damn. All the medkits. Yep. And also all the intoxicating elixir. There's a downside on not buying it, right? Monofilament grenade. Pirate chainmail. Medium. 50% armor. It's very good for our thing. Soldier. But I'll hold off for now. Look at those tiers. It goes all the way up to 21. Wow. Grim of the Void. Increased chance of triggering psychic phenomena 15%. 40% warp damage though. Earthbreaker. Otherwise attacks damage at least 2 enemies. Preacher's Boots? Yeah. Awakened Nightmare. 40%. Wow. On light armor. Large medkit. Oh, this faction seems good. Okay, what else do we have? Who are these boys you work with? You heard ever about the Clipper Saint Contagious? Got it recently? The cargo was cleansed out, and everything of value was taken. Well, that was my boy's handiwork. We call ourselves the Fellowship of the Void, an association of the enterprising like-minded people who help the upstanding citizens of the Imperium rid themselves of the possessions that are weighing them down. Pirates, in other words. Oh, please. No need to be so rude. Yours himself no doubt is aware of the Hieronymus preachers that asceticism is a virtue that can only be rejected. Material wealth can be ascent in face. Well, I couldn't agree more. We are merely helping the servants of the Imperium to be a little more like Hieronymus, and taking a smaller commission for our trouble. Grandpa Bacao says hello. Oh, that old rascal. I thought he croaked the mines a long time ago. But the old man Bacao is still alive and kicking, you say? Me and him have been through a lot of interesting scrapes together. And... oh. All the weird and wonderful things we've acquired. Bacao wouldn't send his regards along with just anyone. You must have done something good in turn. And because of that, old Reza's gonna give you a special discount. It's a win-win-win situation. We got rid of him and we still get the discount. What kind of goods are we willing to buy? Tech is always the best. If it's broke, no sweat. We fix it or take it apart. And if you score something so nasty that your fizzy everyday traders won't even look at it, fear not. Just bring it on over. Leave it to me and my boys to find the right buyer. Handling of sacred technology of by lay persons uninitiated in the Messiah priesthood is a Category 8 blasphemy, incriminating evidence of profane acts perpetrated by the unit named Old Reza has been recorded for use in future judicial proceedings. Do you mean to threaten me? Tech priest. Well then, I keep record for this conversation too. I wonder which one will feel harsh in the hand of the justice first. Will it be me standing in chains for your brethren, or you standing in an alley before my boys? Ooh. Yes, accept. Wow, that's very strong. I'm glad we obviously saved this guy. Yes, that's what we did. Needle pistol, toxin. That's definitely some pretty good stuff over here. Heretic trophies. Jewelry, 300. Oh, Armak is actually 150 over here. I kind of hesitant to trade everything away. Need to keep that in mind. But in future. Alright. Oh.
Victory awaits! Done.
Done.
Excellence matters.
could it be that someone actually wishes me to company? Allow me to introduce myself. Gorey Skatov, architectural historian. You're pretty despondent or something. What happened? Here I go again, pouring my heart out to have you disappear in 10 minutes just like everyone else before you. But alright, here's the story of Gorey Skatov, the unluckiest historian in the Imperium. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was quite influential, which allowed me to dedicate myself to the great passion, the history of Imperial architecture. I spent a number of years studying every scholarly work here. Was find it. What? I lost my line. Work there was to find on this art. And then, once I had inherited my family's fortune, I traveled and documented the development of architectural thought on different worlds. Until one day, that accursed and blessed day, until one day I came to possession of something quite special. Here it is, my undoing. This is an authentic booklet titled The Wayne's Design, one of the thousands that were printed centuries ago, in the times of Footfall's construction. What a curious read. Please tell us more. Footfall's founder, Lord Parsemius, was obsessed with his creation of Grand Future. This booklet describes in detail what Footfall was meant to become upon its completion. Dozens and dozens of asteroids turned into glorious places and temples. Massive bridges spanning a void itself. At the mountainous flying buttress, the arched walls of the exterior arcs, the gallant arrangement of balusters, and the interior, Polyphanes 10 stories tall and more than a Kino model long. Cyclopean light tubes catch the light of Fubundus and use it to brighten the halls in the heart of the asteroids. Stained glass windows and mosaics, bas reliefs and statues. I apologize, I got carried away. But you must understand how deep of an impression this book has left on me. My young self picked it up. I simply couldn't think about anything other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life just to see this incredible station. And of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all my savings and set out on a journey. It's not an easy feat to cross 2 sectors, especially for common citizens. Albeit, one who has come to resource at his disposal. I had to change one ship after another, at times being forced to stay on transfer worlds waiting for a vessel headed on the right direction or for water disturbances to subside. The voyage took me a total of 107 years. In real space time, of course. For me it was much less than that, somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 or 25. And then after all those years of spending all my savings, I reached my dream. And what did I see? A dump of place of exquisite portico, metal anthills clinging on the columns, the marble tiles pilfered by paupers to use as cladding their hovels. It's been a dozen years since I came here, and I still haven't recovered from the shock. I suspected that not everything in the booklet would exist in reality, but I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. It is a stumbling upon the horrible decomposing corpse of your beautifully beloved. The warp is a shameless thief. It's guilty of stealing the short span atoned by his servants. But what I sense there is spending half your life in such an enterprise, only to lose your spirit and waste the remaining half and nothing at all? So, then ink and paper can lie to cause pain. Does this mean that all I've ever read about will want to disappoint with ugly in reality? Yeah, I wish I could see the footfall that the creator was intended to. Another girl I can dream of. I dream and yearn for. Be it as it may, I just wanted to say thank you for hearing me out. Over a dozen years I've spent on Footfall, and not one person has unlocked long enough to listen to my story to the end. It's such a delight to have shared everything that's been weighing on my mind. I'm poor as crutch of a mouse, but I still have something to offer to you as token as my appreciation. After studying the booklet thoroughly, I discovered something interesting. A ciphered message scattered throughout its pages, taking a form of a riddle. It described certain places of interest on Footfall. I believe it's a work of booklet's creators. What if the riddles lead to something? A wondrous discovery? I would gladly share it's been able to learn it with you. Riddles? Tell me what the places these riddles lead to. The first location from the riddles isn't far from here. It's a bridge that's supposed to go through the center of the district into the void towards a neighboring asteroid. Only a couple of the spans were riddled, and even those lie in ruins. Still, if the cache survived all those years, it is there somewhere. The second location is the lantern of the Great Cathedral. A lantern is a small tower on the top of a dome. You've seen Footfall Archium, haven't you? The whole Archium is just the nave of the former little cathedral. The Liege entire so-called palace would have fit inside what meant to be naught but a single room. The Great Cathedral has been built would have been even bigger, but alas, its construction has been getting underway when Durbin died, and the work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, had already been built and survived. It was brought inside the Archium and dubbed in the chapel of St. Lucius the Warrior. And that's all I know. I wish you luck with your search. Good luck, dude. Alright, let's go to this. Yeah. Octaviana.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Welcome to the Adeptus Armasecus, sir. What can Octaviana get you? Amasec? Oh? Something more interesting? It can't be. Are you Sister Argenta? The Sister Argenta? The one who has been the worst scam Footfall shaking on the boots. Those stages talking about you, and here you are, in the flesh. Oh, humble Amasecus. No more. I seek retribution against traitors. Not for glory myself. Give me the latest. This one might interest you. A tale I heard from the tipsy Voidborn from a cargo barge. They exited the warp halfway between the Furibundus and the Arboreal system, and then came upon a little wreck adrift. The shuttle was registered as an inevitable trump. The merchant ship that disappeared decades ago. She was found for Footfall, her cargo holds brimming in with value goods. But she never made it. If anything at all survived up the shipwreck, you should be the lucky one to find it. There's another tidbit for you. Some poor sort was here boarding about his crew tossed about a whole shipment of cargo along with the trash. And it was his fault somehow. Here's the fact that once they docked at Footfall, he immediately went on the run, no surprise there. Had they discovered his blunder, he would have been executed. I don't know what sort of cargo it was, but the ship he served almost usually goes between Footfall and Bitterscale's realm. She passes the 100 Reams of Crossroad and Legan's Belt. If you happen by that area, you might want to look whatever idiot cucked overboard. What'll do for now? Now that I've picked up a lot of local knowledge working in a place like this, do you know anything about the Unversed gang? Maybe I do know something, but let's not shout up at this whole bar, right? I'll be there long after we walk out of this bar, and the Envers respect no agreements, laws, or other gangs. If you're looking for the wrong way, and you're dead. Anyway, to the point. Those Envers are the scum among the scum. The most unhinged goons you can find on Footfall. And even the other unhinged goons are want nothing to do with them. They have no hierarchy, no territory, nothing. Only a nameless leader who most of the Envers haven't even seen once. This leader sends them leaf letters with inspiring messages. Followers are recruited by other followers. The Leech tried to bring them down into line, but it's like this. You clear out one group, in the meantime 5 more are spreading up elsewhere, just like mushrooms. Like I said, no one knows who the leader is or where the leader operates from, but here's what I've noticed. The most recent Enver leaflets, the ones that fresh you can smell ink of them, always shop at the same area, the big slum asteroid. Let me show where it is real quick. Right around here. I'm positive they're printing their little poems somewhere in this area. It's been one thing after another lately. I figured I was doing some me time. Give me a splash of the longest notch, would you? The archimedical composition of the substance is known to me, but I never before have I come across such an unusual application. An exquisite path of martyrdom in honor of Messiah. Drink. Yes. The liquid burns your tongue. When your throat, then your stomach. It takes your breath away, but after a few seconds, warmth spreads through your body, and your head feels a little lighter than usual. Octavia licks her tongue in approval. Oh, that's the second time I've seen a noble drink an octane blend without witching. But I won't offer you any more. I've just got the thing set aside for such an occasion. You said I'm the second person to drink octane blend without winching. The first was Caligus Winterscale, that's right. The head of House Winterscale himself used to come here often. Impressive guy. True. Whenever he and his officers came through the door, the locals would find themselves in a hole to hide in. Drinks weren't the only thing his lordship liked in knocking back. If someone so much as looked at him funny, he'd paint his walls red. Drink. What is this place? You're in the oldest watering hole on Footfall, sir. The Adeptus Amazicus is the only Adeptus that can no one find a Footfall. I'm Octavia. I serve drinks, let in here, and if it comes down to it, I quiet the rowdy ones. Folks usually come to Amazicus for their either pleasure or business. Might I ask what brought you here? I have business here. Well, do business on Footfall, am I right? Business is the only thing that... Drink my coffee. Keeping the waiting pot going. If it wasn't the best place to make deals, Footfall would have been stripped for clean a long time before now. One straight at a time. Sitting at this bar often puts me in a talkative mood, but I don't see anyone paying me to keep quiet. Visit from eminent individuals like yourself boosts the status of my establishment, so I can repay you by sharing what I've overheard. Some of it might help you out in your dealings. Odd name, that Adeptus Amazicus. Not very relevant. What makes you say that? Do you know where you're standing? On the deck of the Martyr's Endurance, a sacred vessel that once belonged to Adeptus Emilis Spectrum. 100 years ago, the record-keeping overhaul football, bureaucrats sent a mission here to establish department. Set us on kind of record-keeping overall football, and make everything here follow a billion laws to the letter. As you can see, it was the martyr's endurance and its inhabitants that got overhauled in the end. I don't know what happened to them, but the locals like to come here and make the deals and count the money like before. In this temple of the Imperial accountants, over there you can see even the signs that have been preserved. Partially. A great place, and the new game fit perfectly. You like it? I'm flattered. It's not often that we got important visitors here, and even less often that they really appreciate the place. How things footfall? Haven't been to our finest station for a while, have you, sir? As per usual, there's never a dull moment. Either someone's getting a shot in the square, or some other rich guy's doing a safari hunt of hunting commoners in their shadow quarters. Sure, the leash. Make sure that local shenanigans don't get in the way of the business in the station. But what happens to outskirts adds a little spice to our lives. We're mag do, but the real trouble is, with every passing day, it gets harder to find grub. I heard that some horrors are happening in the void outside Furibundus. That's not all ships are making it here, and the leash out patrons don't seem to be in a hurry to help. It's taking a toll on Vladimir's authority, and if his authority wobbles too hard, we have plenty of people lining up to take his place. Give me something strong. I'm sorry, sir, it was the last bottle for that year. What can I say? We're awfully banned for food for shipments problems. Alright, I get going. Until next time, sir. Until next time, indeed. Speaking of until next time, I guess I'm gonna call it here.
Service.
I'm listening.
Alright. A very quick save. Last look on our loot. 200 sword. You could get a 200 sword, ain't it? Serrated great sword. 1 stack of restoration effect. Do we need like a well-maintained hammer of some sorts? Thought we had one. Ah, Mastercraft armor. Not really that great. Oh, it's a one-handed weapon. 10 to 17. Maybe it's not that bad. Cleave. The weapons that have more than one strike count? Very interested to see that. Alrighty. Nothing else good in terms of weaponry, I suppose. Rebel sniper rifle. Yeah, that's kind of good. Ammo, anything new? Light 20, 25. 30, 45 medium. Ooh, I found something for you. It's more than heavy, isn't it? It's really more than the heavy one. Hot damn. Okay, anything else good? Let's do that. Fellowship, burning, reduction armor penetration for melee attacks. You got Let's do that actually. Do this. You got this. Oh, no, you cannot. Okay. What? Anything else? Fellowship doesn't care. Burning is not great. Yeah, we don't need that. I suppose you could get another medkit. Toxin. Dodge reduction. Alright. I think that's where we're going to end it. Good spot to end it. We have explored everything on this map. Like I said, no, it just goes down there to a dead end. I think that's actually where it came from. No, not. Let's go here just in case there's anything. Worker, worker, worker. Okay, there's just a bunch of nothingness. Right. God. Alright. Let's go here. I will see you then tomorrow, where we're going to go for some more